Alright, hello citizens of the Nigelverse. It's Nigel here once again, and this is going to be another wrestling match review. No, that title is not a joke. Yes, I'm being 100% serious right now. Uh, Vince and Shane McMahon took on Shawn Michaels and God. Yeah, I am just as confused as you are. Let's take a look at it. I'm talking about Backlash 2006 as Shawn Michaels teams up with God, quote unquote, to take on the McMahons. The Ruthless Aggression era was weird, to say the least. Now, of course, as always, I'm not professional wrestling reviewer or analyst or anything like that. Just a man who enjoys a good time, but don't need to be a professional to tell you this match was not very good. Now, how exactly did we get here? Well, from a storyline perspective, at least. Back at WrestleMania 22, which I reviewed a couple months ago on the channel. If you haven't already, go check out that review. But back at WrestleMania 22, Shawn Michaels defeated Mr. McMahon and gave the McMahons their comeuppance. But as the old saying goes, he who laughs last truly laughs best. And so Vince takes the aspect of Shawn Michaels and his relationship with God and being a born again Christian and everything, and cranks it to overdrive. Evan now has challenged Shawn to this match here, at Backlash, saying that Shawn will have quote unquote God in his corner, and Vince has continued to try to make Shawn's life a living hell. Well, not try. He has continued to make Shawn's life a living hell. Shane and the Spirit Squad very much still factors. And leading up to this, is Vince and Shane even have some promos and segments in an actual church and everything. And admittedly, slightly funny, but it's still absolutely kind of ludicrous. And I'm surprised Vince didn't burn up as soon as he entered into the church and everything. But yeah, this match is happening. So Vince and Shane come out. Shawn comes out, and meanwhile God, in quotation marks, is being represented by a spotlight that has some angelic music and everything. And the spotlight slowly walks down. Vince stops God dead in his tracks and is like, "Hey, I want to see you like boogie or get down or something like that." And so they play "Somebody Call My Mama." That is now the third time, well, technically the second time in like timeline order, but that's the third time uh they've recycled that theme. Poor Ernest Miller and poor Brodus Clay. But yeah, so they play it for God, quote unquote, and then Shawn goes after the McMahons, and the match gets underway. I guess if I had to find something to like about this match, when it comes to Vince and Shane, Shawn does deliver a bulk of the offense, and which is very crucial to a McMahon match. He gives them their comeuppance and everything. The Spear Squad do show up and are very much a factor when it comes to this match, as they often were at this time. I believe uh, this is the match, that might have been back at that might have been back in Mania. Oh no, it was this match. So, and this was actually like the legitimately cool part. Or the Spirit Squad do, I guess it's called a Sky Slam, where they take all of Shawn's limbs and then totally throw them up in the air. Here, which, admittedly, I've mentioned before, and it bears repeating. Goofy gimmick was a Spirit Squad. Really cool finisher, actually. Like to throw their opponent up and then just have them come crashing down. This time through a table, and that's how the match ends. So Vince and Shane successfully beat Shawn Michaels and God in this match. Wow. Oh, I don't think it gets any more. I don't think it gets any more brazen than that. At like like even like now, if you're someone who's offended by this or not, like if you're someone who's religious or not, either way, this is just really weird. This really was that time where and like the thing about the Vince McMahon character, it had always been very egotistical, over the top, of kind of like a cartoonish caricature version, although not by much, when it comes to Vince McMahon. But I feel like this was around that time when it was cranked into overdrive. Like, it would make Homelander blush how Vince was portraying himself around this time. But just a very weird match. And then partway through, God, quote unquote, leaves. Like you see the spotlight, like walking up, going back up the ramp, and Vince's like, "Where are you going? No, come back here, God." Like pretty much, in a way, hey, putting God in his place, I get as a quote unquote. I don't know. It's just really weird. Or, like I said, it's ruthless aggression. It was weird. Or in terms of what I didn't like, it's one thing to do all this stuff, and kind of regardless how you feel about it. It's one thing to do all this stuff. Did the match have to be almost 20 minutes? Did we have to sit through almost 20 minutes of this? It's like you fulfilled some of the other cardinal rules when it comes to a Mr. McMahon match, that had being have him get a majority of the offense dealt to him, and have him get his comeuppance in a lot of ways, and have the person facing him get the bulk of the offense. But you did break another cardinal rule, a cardinal sin, if you will, when it comes to this match. That being, don't make it too long. The match at WrestleMania was a lot shorter. I think that one was, I want to say that was around the 10-minute mark. Was at WrestleMania 22. I want to say that was the 10-minute mark. Oh, that one was almost 20 minutes. Okay. Hey, what? Well, I guess never mind. That sounds slightly hypocritical. I thought that match was a lot shorter, but this match felt a lot longer. It technically is longer, only by a minute or so. Oh, this match clocks in at exactly he just 3 seconds shy of the just 3 seconds shy of the 20-minute mark, but it feels way longer. It feels like it drags when it comes to this match, and that is the last thing you want to do when it comes to a match like this. You almost kind of want to get to the point much quicker, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, very, very, very strange match for a very strange time. But we're not quite done with the Shawn Vince rivalry just yet, especially once the game Triple H enters the equation. But that's for another time. That being said, that is going to do it for this review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and turn on those post notifications so you know every single time I upload videos so you never miss an upload. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this match, my review of the match. If you like the match, if you like my review of the match, let me know. I'm gonna have to tweak my outro a bit because it did get hit with a big old copyright. A not fully copyright claim, so I can keep the video up. It's still within use. It's just kind of there, and I don't want it to. I don't want to activate the sleeper cell that is the copyright strike. It's not copyright strike just yet. It's just copyright they're acknowledging, but I kind of want to take my chances, so I might be tweaking that. I think I'm gonna keep it for now. I'm not sure. I might change my mind after I'm done filming and everything, but I think it might stay for now, but I'll have to probably swap out the music for the outro. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.